love. My round is off. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun and shake right to left? Cause I love the long sun shining on you.
From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaubman. Well, Siggy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boo? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And getting the start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And we're underway in Baltimore. Next offering is foul back. Oh! And that one cutting but missing down low. That misses. Full count now. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called at the plate. Three and two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singing.
Yeah, it's really tough for any team that struggles to get on base. Dramatic home runs and base-clearing hits do more for a team than just change the score. Good teams feed off that stuff.
Fox, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement, and the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward settles under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit, takes outside. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Who are some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettit, Barry Zito.
Two down, nobody on. Ball two. Now it's 3-2. swinging. Orioles due up in the first, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. And singing, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Here's the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jackson Holliday.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Henderson launched a homer in his most recent game.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Now the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Didn't seem like that one found his zone. Here's the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2-2. Up the middle. Jimenez throws to first in time.
Batting third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson.
Splitter. Low middle.
He swings and fouls one off.
Slider. Low outside.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. So the Toronto Blue Jays are in real trouble about a third of the way into the season. I thought they'd be serious contenders. Singy, were we wrong about them?
No, I think there's still time to turn this around. Think of how the Nats did it in 2019. It can be done. But there's no doubt they put themselves deep underwater in the standings, and they've got a lot of ground to make up. Big few weeks coming.
One down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Boz with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Second inning here, no score.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
2 down.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He went. Strike one. In the air to left center. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Orioles DH, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
That one fouled off.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Whoa.
Slider. Low outside.
The 1-1. Whoa.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
He needed out well. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Mountcastle over at first with one away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Splitter. Low outside. Splitter. Low outside.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Jimenez over to second. Double
You're
play.
out of there.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one fouled off. Now time called at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Kowser takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
It's time. I win. Yeah, I'm tired of this back and forth nonsense. Take these chains off my mind. I'm a problem. You are witnessing a chatter. Got get free from bondage.
Back here in Baltimore, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Colton Kowser getting ready to hit.
No.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
No, that's a
breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Here's a 2-0. Inside, just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
That's in there. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Barger to second, their second double play in just the first 3 innings here today.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Now he's challenging a called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's the ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
The 2-1. That
Ball
one
3.
missed.
Four-seam fastball.
Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count,
Four-seam
saying to
fastball.
himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
To the right side. Makes the sliding stop. What a play.
Yep,
In
he's
and
out.
over. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. On to the 4th. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Springer with some impressive production lately. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough blow. You gotta be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. You don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
The 1-0.
Oh,
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The Blue Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher
Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Way inside. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Yo one. Line drive. And foul ball. That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom 4, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Whoa.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Nope, that's away.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Flips the corner. Strike 1. All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one to first. Okamoto steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Down the third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. Struck out swinging his first time. That drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. That's what he wants.
Out to short. Jimenez throw to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 0-2.
Oh.
And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boone, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stop.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Wide to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Popped up. Henderson gets under it. 2 away. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip.
Second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Now it's going to be Leo Jimenez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held up. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Upstairs.
Well, Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Next offering is foul back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. Stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. The Jays get a player on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
All I know is gold. For me, please. When I come through, get them on their knees. Stacking up my loot, I like the cheese. I like to feel a California breeze.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Splitter. Low middle.
Gets him to chase after that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Right, one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Comes up empty.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Slider. Low inside.
Ball.
Splitter. Low inside.
Here's a 1-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Middle inside.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Nope. Ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
This to center field. That's a base hit. Here comes Richmond around third. They'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Ward stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1. Cowser off the first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes it's all you need to do. When just let the ball travel, put the ball in the throw, and just hope it finds a hole. Now a pretty good back coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
In there with the knees, strike 1. Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and he popped it up. Jimenez under it. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Someone called a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running up.
Now pitching.
Coming out for the Orioles, Zach Eflin.
Number 24.
Always had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's George Springer. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And a strike. Eflin in his 10th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
That's the ball. Ball 2.
Outside. And a full countdown. Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Makes the catch, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Eflin, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Kerr, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on.
No.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now in order go the Blue Jays. They still lead it 2-1. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Fluhart.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Leading off for the Orioles, second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Seam fastball. High inside.
No, that's a ball.
Strike on the inside corner. And a 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. The Orioles with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Right through there for a strike. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in each strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Jackson in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball two.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Sweeper.
And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there. Full count by Pete Alonso would be next. Big back with a potentially huge opportunity. And at first, one away. Step off throw to first. And he's back in safely. Three-two now. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Second. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mason Fluhardt gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on the veteran, Tyler Rogers.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Back like I'm dribbling off the back of the glass. My dog is here.